Hey guys, this is E-House from Gun Gamers. You'll have to excuse the hat and generally haggard appearance. I have been spending literally all Sunday watching Game of Thrones, and I was too lazy to really put myself together, so this is what you get. So I want to talk about a subject today, kind of another, maybe a semi-educational rant. I want to talk about cheater videos. Someone actually brought this up as a potential subject for the 2,000 subscriber stream that we will be doing, still set for Friday, March 24th at 8 p.m. But the subject was, hey E-House, what are your thoughts on cheater videos? And you know what? I want to make a dedicated full video on this. Rather than just putting it on the stream, I want to do this now on the record for everyone to see. Let's talk about cheater videos. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you're lucky. If you do know what I'm talking about, then you're not as lucky. But if you don't know what I'm talking about Airsoft cheater videos where you'll have some video where it's some player getting shot a bunch of times or doing something. And it's like, Airsoft cheater, 1,000,000 exclamation points, clickbait title, gone sexual in the hood, almost got robbed. Something like that. You can probably already tell I find these generally distasteful and counterproductive. So why is that? So cheater videos, going over these, for one, I get that the idea is to publicly shame cheaters, but oftentimes the videos are uploaded in a manner that does very little to aid the field in bringing justice or, administering punishment to a cheater, and does more to create problems. So, for example, if you upload a video where you shoot somebody a bunch of times and they don't call hit, and then you proceed to upload the part of that video where you start screaming at them, you have caused more problems than you've solved by, number one, screaming at this person, and number two, uploading the video of you screaming at this person. Congratulations. You have gone from having one cheater on the field who wasn't calling his hits to having a cheater on the field who wasn't calling his hits and a douchebag on the field yelling at that guy and a douchebag online yelling at that guy on video. So it just becomes a toxic influence that makes the problem way worse than it needs to be. So what do I mean by making the problem way worse than it needs to be? So how else are you supposed to handle it? You have video of this person cheating. Of course, the logical course of action is post this video online and call this guy out. To a certain extent, I get that. But at the same time, I've been in this game long enough, I've been playing Airsoft long enough, and I've seen enough go down that I'm also fundamentally pragmatic and realistic. Posting a video online of someone cheating is very rarely going to have any more effect than if you had just showed that video to the field staff. That's a fun fact for you. Field staff, if you have a video of somebody cheating or flagrantly breaking rules or violating the rules or being unsafe, if you show field staff that video, field staff will probably act on that video. If you post that video online, it makes that field look worse, and in many ways will make field staff more likely to not only act against the cheater, but possibly also act against you, especially if you take that course of action I was just talking about where you're in the video screaming at this guy, or you start lighting this dude up full auto at close range because you say he wasn't calling his hits. So you're just generating drama. And all you're doing is going from trying to eliminate a destructive influence on your local game to becoming more of a destructive influence on your local game. And I already know what one or two of you might type in the comments. One or two of you might say, well, E-House, didn't you upload a cheater video? What about that never trust a dead man Milsim West video? Go watch that video again. It's not a cheater video. I said in that video multiple times that, this video was for fun. It was a funny story. It was an embarrassing story for me. And the whole point of that video was just to show off this crazy thing. Now, once in the video did I accuse the guy of breaking rules. I believe I said he was bullshitting me about having ammo in a speed loader, but I was laughing as I said it. The point was that it was kind of, funny. It was a joke. Then we were talking. I never accused him of cheating. Never said he broke any rules, never raised my voice or got angry either in the video or in the commentary, and we left things off with a fist bump. And the dude who was in that video, the guy who faked, just didn't act aggressively, his own death, he and I talked via PM actually after that video went up, and we had a great conversation. If I ever see him again, I'm buying him a beer. You can put that on the fucking record. So my point is that, videos like that, where if you have a sense of humor about it, where something happens that maybe is a gray area or something crazy happens and you're all laughing about it and it's a good time, that's a different kind of thing. But if you're uploading a video, or if you're doing this to be, I want to use the word malicious, because malicious intent is where you intend to harm someone else in some kind of way. And even though you perceive this person as being cheating, so they acted maliciously, with intent to harm the integrity of the game or to harm someone else in some way, you responding in this kind of publicly malicious manner makes you know better. And I know some people say, oh, well, I don't need to be better than this person. Well, you kind of do, because you are saying that this person needs to be removed from your local community or banned or punished because they did this bad thing, and you being no better than them means you need to be removed or banned or punished in some kind of way. Makes sense when you think about it. And I think that's really my point with this video, is use your head and really think about it. I get that in the heat of the moment, when you're fresh off the field and you're rewatching a video and you see some guy shrugging hits, or you see some guy blind firing, or you see some guy doing something that breaks the rules or is unsafe, the immediate visceral reaction is you want to upload that video and you want to put that clickbait thumbnail and you want to make that dank YouTube money, and you want to have it, YouTube money on an Airsoft video, let's be real, there is none. And you want to get the views, you want to show your buddies, be like, oh my God, check out this guy, he was doing this horrible thing. My point is that acting on that base primal instinct immediately is likely going to have worse long-term consequences, both for yourself, the person involved in that video, anyone involved in that video really, the field involved in that video, because all those types of videos coming out of certain fields or showing up in certain places repeatedly makes the field look worse, and again makes the field probably less favorable to you for uploading it, and it just generates more problems than it solves. So my advice would be I'm kind of a simple man. I like to avoid drama as much as possible. I know I could probably fool you, given that I will do videos that are controversial subjects, but the point of these videos is discussion, not interpersonal conflict. And that's my point. I believe in taking the course of action that generates the best result with the least amount of interpersonal conflict. And so I would say, if you have a video of someone doing something unsafe, against the rules, or cheating from your local field, don't upload it publicly. Send it to your local field. You can either do it unlisted, so then you can even link it to your buddies if you really want to, or do it private, or upload it to a Google Drive and send that to your field staff. Make sure you include names and descriptions if and when possible. Just saying, this dude wearing multicam in a JPC was cheating, that's not helpful. When you upload a potato quality dark contour video from an indoor field and you say, oh, this guy wearing multicam, oh yeah, go to an airsoft field and pick someone wearing multicam. Pick one of them, one of the 1,000. It's a legion. So you're not going to have any good luck with that. Or, oh, this guy was wearing jeans, this guy was wearing a beanie. Doesn't help. Get a name, get some really identifying kind of thing, and send that privately to an admin. That is going to be your best way to generate positive results. And I get it. People are going to have all kinds of different opinions in the comments. I want to hear them, actually. But this is not one size fits all, but it's my opinion on what you can do to solve the most problems and create the least new problems. So I hope my perspective made sense. I hope that maybe I've tempered your enthusiasm before you upload worst airsoft cheater ever, XOXO, LOL, ROFLMAO, whatever. I hope that maybe you stop, think, and try to be a little more reasonable off the field as well as on it. Because let's face it, yelling at cheaters on the field is considered bad etiquette, Why shouldn't yelling at cheaters online be considered bad etiquette? Again, people are going to twist that word, all my words right there, all out of context, say I'm defending cheaters. If you actually listened to this video and get my point, you know what I mean. So I hope you actually watch this video. I hope you get my point. And you know what? If you disagree, if you have some kind of alternative view on this, put it in the comments or say, oh, I had this situation, I did this and it worked out well, or I had this situation, I did this and it got worse. Put those in the comments. This is meant to be a discussion starter. So I would just urge you to be respectful, with any of these discussions. Gun Gamers has really not had much problem with that in our comments section thus far, so awesome on that. And I would encourage all kinds of perspectives as long as you can present yourself intelligently and respectfully. So anyways, this is E-House from Gun Gamers. I'm going to go back to watching Game of Thrones. Signing off.